Story of Noah and the Ark. Long ago, the world was filled with wickedness. People had turned away from God, and violence filled the earth. But in the midst of it all, there was one man who stood out: Noah. He was a righteous man who walked faithfully with God. God saw how great the evil on earth had become, and it grieved his heart. The Lord saw how great the wickedness of the human race had become, and his heart was deeply troubled. God decided to cleanse the earth with a great flood, but he chose to save Noah and his family. God gave Noah detailed instructions to build a huge ark, a safe vessel for his family, and 2 of every kind of animal. So make yourself an ark of cypress wood, make rooms in it, and coat it with pitch inside and out. Noah obeyed. He worked for many years building the ark, even though people mocked him because they had never seen a flood before. When the ark was finished, God sent the animals to Noah, 2 by 2. Then Noah, his wife, his sons Shem, Ham, and Japheth, and their wives, all entered the ark. God shut the door behind them. Rain fell for 40 days and 40 nights, and waters covered even the tallest mountains. Everything that lived on the earth perished, except for those in the ark. Only Noah was left, and those with him in the ark. After 150 days, the floodwaters began to recede. The ark came to rest on the mountains of Ararat. Noah sent out a raven and then a dove to see if the land had dried. The dove returned with an olive leaf, a sign that dry land was near. When the dove returned to him in the evening, there in its beak was a freshly plucked olive leaf. Eventually, God told Noah it was time to come out of the ark. Noah built an altar and offered sacrifices to the Lord. Then Noah built an altar to the Lord and sacrificed burnt offerings on it. God was pleased and promised never to destroy the earth by flood again. He placed a rainbow in the sky as a sign of his covenant. I have set my rainbow in the clouds, and it will be the sign of the covenant between me and the earth. Moral of the story: Noah's story reminds us that obedience, faithfulness, and trust in God can lead to salvation, even when the world around us is full of darkness. If you subscribe, like, and share,